Welcome to this new tutorial about how to create a website for the books in your library. So this will work like we did it with the notebooks in Mathematica, the same structure but a different format. So we can follow the same line of instructions and so on. So let's start. Check where our library is, MTP library. So this is this one, it's fine. MTP book, that's a menu for the selection. Take, for example, Christoph Alexander, that's a book, MTP book selected, it's here. Now the text was, and we did it, is MTP book as text of the MTP book selected. That's the text. We want to have a few thousand characters, so string take only. We have 1000 to 2000. This is a sample page of our setup, so this is a text. Okay, everything is working and properly organized. Now we go to HTML. HTML, you can find perfect tutorials for beginners from any level, and I recommend this school if you want to go in depth to all these things. It's easy to learn. It takes a lot of time, but it's very good organized. So this is a very simple example of HTML. So you can try it to see what we have. This is the code, and this is a rendered code as in a web page, of a web page to read. So, and you can easily change that, hey, and run it, and then you see the changed website. That's the same as we experience with the cell in Mathematica notebooks. So, and then you can change the text, and if you then look at it, you change the style. So the notebooks had the cell, then we had the body, and then we had the style. Here you have the style, begin. There's no brackets. This means begin of head, and then if you have a slash, this is end head. So it's a closing bracket, so to say. So, and this is the style or tag title and title, and between there is the body. And so this is word. So we have a header 3, body, and header 3. Paragraph, body, and paragraph. The whole thing has to be wrapped with body and HTML. And it has to start with doc type HTML. So with this doc type, all these tags are defined. That's it. Now let's make it start a web page with Mathematica code. So let's say this is the HTML code is this. So we don't need the title, the head. We don't need this. So we simply say HTML, body start, H3 start, end, paragraph, and body, and HTML, and everything is properly now, and that's our code. We have to define, like with the notebooks, we have to define a folder on your disk where to save these web pages, and we define that with the MTP website is simplest way, system dialog input, ask for a directory, and here we have the dialog, desktop, our library, we go to Christoph Alexander and we create a website for this book. and all the HTML files, all the web pages should be here. That's the website. Now we have to save this code as a page in this web page, a website. Export. We can look at here. This is how we're going to work. There is a file, which is this the website, and we have to make the file name. So we say first page, and the extension HTML, which says which structure the file has. So the expression is HTML code. This is our code, and format always needs to be text. We don't want to process anything. We will just have it plain as it is. If we save that, we are here, library Alexander, we have the website, we have the first page. If we open it, we say, hey, hey, this is a paragraph. You see, this is the address, the URL. So you can check it with the developer menu here. Do it with preferences, go to advanced, and say show developer menu in menu bar. You see it here. Show. Then you're a developer. You can say the web inspector, and here you see the code of a web page. You can ask, how is this done? Do it like this. If we go, for example, to Spiegel, it shows the whole structure, and then you can go here and ask who is Chancellor, and then you see how this is done in code, and you can learn, copy and paste, and so on. So that's good. Now we want, this is a little uncomfortable to do all this, very complicated, and we want to simplify that for our needs, and therefore I prepared these formatting functions as we did it with the notebooks. We have it here. So we have a text object, bold, italic, and link objects. So evaluate that. So, and as we can ask for information of MTP format bold. So this was how we made a bold text with the cells in the Mathematica notebook. We needed to wrap the string, so the body, with a style box, and then here with the attribute font weight bold. So in HTML, bold simply has a tag B, and then you end tag, and you have to wrap the string by B. So which means if we go for MTP H bold of hey, this is the code in HTML. If we have that for the notebooks, it looks like that. Structurally it's the same, just another format. So now this gets simpler to write. We get the page, go here. This is the wrapping of the whole thing. Go and copy that. That's the wrapping of the whole thing. Doc type, HTML start, body start, and then we go for the code, and then end body and HTML. So this is what we need. So we have, for example, we say MTP H text. We want to say this is a header, and we want to have that in format A3. This gets here as we had seen it here. And then we say same thing. This is a paragraph. And we say this is P. then we have both of these things. Then we can say mtp h page. This is how I wrote it. Get this, and then we have doc type, hp, and so on. If we want to show that, then we say we have to export. We had it here. Export this. This is our HTML code. Is this. Hide the result. Export to the first page. HTML code. Hide the result. And then, okay, if we want to see that, system open this page. So this this is a header, this is a paragraph. So why is it not working? Okay. Here. Now here, this is a header, this is a paragraph on the first page of the website in Christopher Alexander's pattern language. Good. Now we want to get real content. For example, here we want to go for the book selected. MTP book selected. This is Christopher Alexander's pattern language. Here we want to go for our text. So the rest should be the same if we go Christopher Alexander's pattern language and the 1000 characters we selected. Good. Now go for pages. First the whole text. Text is MTP book as text of MTP book selected. That's the whole text. The length is the string length of text, so 1.4 million. Now we want to have pages, for example, 4,000 each. We did it the same with the notebooks. So we say range from page 1 until to the length, then in steps 4,000. Then we have this. We want to, this is first page, second page, third page. We take partition for that. And 2 overlaps of 1. This is here. Then we have to look that this ends with 4,000 and this starts with 4,001. So we have multiple ways to do that. Now I make cases and say if we have an X here, a list, it's a key and with 2 elements, X and Y, then we want to change all these instances of these cases with X and Y minus 1. So this should work. And here we are. So these are the pages. Good. We get it. So string take, text of pages 32. Now we get page 32, 4,000 characters. Which means if we go take this here, take our code to the next level. So we say page is 32. What this is the actual page? It's 32. Then book selected is here. We get the string page here of actual page. Then we have this, and we want to put another string here and say this should be toString of actual page. H3, make this H1 more prominent. Now we have the header, then the text and the page number in the bottom, and we also can say we want to get the website, and we want to say it should be page string with toString of actual page, and string join HTML. So this gets the website page 32.html, and we want to open that. So this page here, copy this and make this system open. Now let's look whether it works. Yes, here we are. So Alexander, page 32, and here is page 32. Good. Now I want to have navigation left and right to page 31, 33. Good. Now this is actual page. Now we get the previous page is actual page -1, and next page is actual page +1. Good. Now we get here we make a link, mtph link. This is a hyperlink. Let's look how it works. mtp link, mtph link. No, not dollar. So we need this. So here. So it transfers a string and the URL. So this is a link, and it simply says A, which is in HTML the code for an hyperlink, starts A, ends A, wrap the URL and the string. So therefore we need to do this. First link is go to page 31 so minus, so, and now we need the page number, which is page web here HTML. This is the link we want to go to, and comma, but not actual page but previous page. So, and this here needs to be again with the next page. So then we have the next page. So this is link like this: left, actual, right, expert. Let's look how it works, whether it works. So that's good. Left, right. Should get it into one line, but this is minor cosmetics. Let's look whether the links are okay. The web inspector, and here you see page 31, 33, and the thing itself is 32. Great, all in this website. Good. Now, these links are not working, it's of course because get close inspector, because these pages are not there. It's just page 32 is available, 31 is not there. It's going to nothing. So if we do this for all the pages, these links should work. So let's do it. We go here and say, make an mtp page, mtph page. So, and what we want to have is a book name and the page number, or the actual page. So module to capsule all the variables, so that they don't get disturbed by other implementations. Actual page is gets from out in here. Previous page needs to be wrapped. Next page, HTML code is local. Everything must be green. But so this is global, that's fine, but we wanted to give it a book name. So it's book name. Text is, where is the text coming from? So this is our, this is a text from the book name. So we need to make a text is MTP as race of book name. Book name. Okay, that's text, and text needs to be green. Good. That's here, pages, pages of, pages was here. Where is the pages? Here. Copy. Pages. Save it. Semicolon. So, but here we need the len. Len is string length of text. So we have that. Length needs to be green. So, but it's okay. So we tested it 4000. We HTML string web page to string HTML export page. Everything is nice now. Good. Now we have our function. Evaluate that. So if we do this of MTP book selected, page number 35, then we should get a web page 35, 34, 36, not there yet. But it's super simple. Now we can go for all the pages. And all the pages are, we have pages at this, if we have length of pages at this, and we have the range of pages, then we have all the numbers. Okay, go here and render it. That's bad. We skip it. We should not open each page. Okay. Very aggressive. Okay, now we have it. Good. Escape. Good. Now. Very aggressive. We made this mistake that we open the file here. So we don't want that. We want to just open one page. So do it again. So, good. Now we have, the error was that that we open all the pages. We just want to open one. So therefore so this, and we have to evaluate that, and now we have to put that to operation. Now this creates all the pages, web pages. This takes a long time. Here we are with all the web pages. We can look it up. Here with Alexander, we have the website. Here are all the pages. If I go to page number 4, here we are with page number 4. We go to page number 5. So now this is working pretty well. So the formatting of that will be later. So we are good with that. So what we have here in our code is the comprehensive function. This does everything like that. For example, we can go for bacon. This is a function, mtp book save as website. Say mtp book selected, which is selected by this menu, and you can do all this stuff in one click. Let's go here, bacon, and have okay. So we messed up with another definition of mth page. Here's mth page with 3, and I think that's the problem. Select that. Normally you don't have that. If you use the code here, it's fine. And if we now go here and we have it, then you see this is bacon, and you have everything in proper line. If you want to have hops, Leviathan, this is the web pages of hops. Go to the library, go for hops, and you see it's a website, and here are all these pages. So this is how it works. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next tutorial.